Hey YouTube, I'm back here with another video. Okay, today we got a video on breeding mice, breeding feeder mice for your snake. You save a lot of money when you breed your own mice. Now, I know these other videos you see out here, these guys have like a lot of snakes, and they have like rack systems for their mice and their rats that they breed. But I don't have that many snakes. I only have like 4. I'll probably have one more soon, and my lizard and the turtle. So I breed them out of 2 10-gallon tanks. That's all you pretty much need. 2 10-gallon tanks. You start yourself off with a male and 4 or 5 females. And pretty soon they will start they'll get together and start breeding. Like if you look over here, I started it in one tank a few weeks ago. I think I started talking about that. And if you look in one tank, there's a bunch of little babies there. But the other ones didn't get pregnant. Then I got the male, who's a dark one, in this tank. And there's like 4 females. Yeah, 4 females there. 2 of them look like they might have, they might have something there ready. So like they might be pregnant. So see what happens. These guys, one of these, no, they don't look it, but they have the babies there already. So I'm just gonna keep breeding them and get more. Usually I thought it would be more by now, because sometimes I think only one got pregnant. But usually you have like a male with like 5 of them. They're like all 4 or 5 will end up getting, having babies, and that's pretty good. You save a lot of money with that. Now, like for instance, like let's say you feed them like let me get a calculator. Okay. Mice. When you go to a pet shop and you buy mice, it's like $2.50 each, right? So if you give your snake or your lizard 1 mouse a week, say 1 mouse every Friday, that's $2.50 times 4. That's about $10 a month. Now, but you're gonna want to give them more. Let's say you want to give them $20 a month. Maybe you want to give them 2. So that's $20 a month. Now, $20 a month times 12 comes out to about $240 a year. So yeah, you could be saving that on one snake by breeding your own mice. Now, like for myself, I have 4 snakes, a lizard, and a turtle. Now the turtle only takes 1 mouse like every week or so, every couple of weeks. But the snakes, they gotta have like every 2 weeks, every week to 2 weeks, 1 to 2 mice per feeding. And the bigger one needs more. He needs like 4. So that's a little bit more money here. Let's just say 2 each. Okay, 2 each a week. Let's just say 2 mice each. I mean, let's just say I'm just giving the bigger one 2 only a week. But I give them more like 4 to 5, even 6 I've given them, Okay, so let's just say I'm giving everyone just 2, that's $5. Okay, that's about $25 a week. 25 times 4 equals 100 times 12, about $1,200 a year, and even though it's $1,200 a year now, and that's just at 2, there's going to be times of the year where you want to like overfeed them a little bit. You want to give them a little extra. You might have a little extra cash to spend, so you're going to want to feed them maybe, let's say $1,300 a year. Now that's a lot of money a year in spending on mice, and so if you breed them, you save that. That's what you're saving, $1,300 a year. That's awesome. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool the way to save them. Now what you got to do is you pick them up. And you gotta look at the bottom of them. Like, the females don't have, like, testicles, the balls like the males have. You'll notice it, and it's flat, and then they'll have, like, nipples there. So those are the females. The males, they're more, you could see it. He has, like, a little pecker. So, little peckers there, you can see it. And you can't really see his testicles because I'm holding them up. But when he walks, you'll see him dangling down. So that's how you can tell they're the males. So I have 4 females in here and 1 male. And you want to have it like that because if you put 2 males in there, they're going to fight. 2 males are going to fight. So you want to have a one tank, one male, 4 females, and the same thing with the other tank, and that'll keep it good. Over here in this one, I have one that I think she might be expecting. As you can see, look at this. Now, if you look on the underside, under her, you can see she's ready. She's ready to drop more. She might not be the one that dropped those ones. She's a different one. I saw her getting big when the other one was pregnant. So she's gonna drop these pretty soon too. As you can see the nipples under her. You see the little nipples. So she'll be dropping a few. Now, the last one, I thought she dropped like 8 or 9, but there's only 5. It's possible that they could have eaten them. Like when they drop babies, you gotta make sure you feed them every day. I think I might have waited the whole day to feed them a couple of days last week, so then I noticed like 4 were missing. So they will eat the babies. So you want to make sure you feed them, you feed them at least twice a day. And what I feed them, let me see where I have it. Well, I don't even have it here, but it's bird food. I give them bird food. It's very good bird food and it keeps them healthy. It gets them big, and that's what you want. You want to make sure you check their water all the time. Make sure they have fresh water. Check it every 2-3 days. Because if you got 4 or 5 in the tank, they're gonna go through that water quick. You got to change it. Change the bedding. You want to keep them clean so they're happy. You want to change the bedding at least 3 times. I mean, every 3 days, 3 to 4 days. You'll smell it and you know it's time to change it. What I use for changing it for their bedding is plantation soil. You can use the shavings, but I noticed that the shavings get absorbed all of the waste and it starts to stink up real bad after like 2 days. 2 days. So maybe with the plantation soil, maybe I'm changing every 4 days, 4 to 5 days I think, at last before you start to smell it. And that's pretty good. So I just take the plantation soil out of the snake tanks or the lizard tank and I put it in there. And it's a lot better than the shavings. And they got that other expensive stuff. It's like $14 for like a small pack of it. It's very absorbent and it lasts long, but it stinks. It has like a certain smell to it. I can't stand that smell. It stinks up the room and everything. So I'd rather use a plantation soil. There's no smell to it, and it absorbs all of the waste and any smell. There's no smell when they go to the bathroom or anything, and even for the mice. So that's pretty good. And for $3.99, you can't go wrong. Plantation soil, you can probably, in the pet shop you get them for like $5.99 each. But if you go on Amazon, you can get sometimes you can get a pack of 3 for like $3.99 as an add-on item. So that's a good thing to check out. So that's the story with mice. And as you can see, the mom is nursing them. As you can see, I'll take it right over, and you can see the mom. Well, she is now. She sees the camera over, so she's not gonna nurse now. She's looking at us. But there's 3 in there. She just had. This one's ready to drop some more, and let's see what happens. And let's see if this guy gets busy and produces more with these 4 females over here. But yeah, so that's about it for that video. Wanted to talk about that. It's a good way to save money and keep snakes. Because it can get expensive buying the mice and going out and all their feeders, even frozen mice. So, and I like just feeding them live. Just take them right out, just throw them right in there live. So you keep 1 snake in each tank, so just throw it in, walk away. They eat it. And I come back in an hour later, if they haven't eaten, I'll take the mouse out. After an hour or 2, I'll take them out and put them back in the cage and try again the next day. But yeah, that's about it for that. So I hope this helped, and it's a good way to save money on that. But one thing also you got to remember that I noticed. I don't know if it's true, but you don't want to. When you feed the mice, sometimes you got to be careful. You want to keep them like. I cover the tank so they don't see where they're going. But I noticed one time I had them. They had bread and there was like a bunch of babies in there, and I think maybe they saw where I took the mouse and threw him in the other tank, and he got eaten, and they started eating the babies. Like the next day they were just disappearing. But after a few days, all the babies were gone. They were eaten, and then when she bred again, she ate those babies right away. They all started eating babies, as if why have babies if you're just gonna feed them? I don't know. Maybe some kind of instinct with nature. So I ended up having to get rid of them and feeding all of them and just, get rid of them and start over again. And that's when I got this batch. That was the last batch I had. I noticed she kept eating all of her babies. It was wild. It was like, wow. They saw where I took the mouse, threw them, heard the screams that they make, the screeches when he's getting eaten, and they knew, and that's it. She started eating all the babies, man. It was crazy. Something, it's nature, instincts. It's amazing. But okay, just remember that. So you want to keep the cages covered so they don't see where you're taking their buddies. Okay, and keep that in mind. And hope this video helped. And it's a good way to save money. Okay, keep some snakes for cheaper, almost for free. Pretty much for free, because these heat pads don't take that much wattage. That's good. They only take like 1 to 2 watts. And the messed up thing is right now, if you look, all of them got their heads out. They all can smell the mice. Look, they can all smell them. They all can smell them. That sucks. Because I was gonna I was gonna like handle one of them after the video, and now they're all excited, so I can't really handle them now. But I'm not gonna feed them because they just ate like 2 days ago, so they'll just have to wait. I'll get them something during the week and let these ones keep breeding, and they'll keep producing, and then I'll feed these ones off later. But yeah, we'll have to make a trip and pick up a good 10 to 12 of them and feed them this week. Probably do it on Monday, maybe tomorrow. Okay, if I do, I'll make a video. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope it helped. Bye. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.